Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new here, hey, welcome. And if you're back, welcome back. Today I'm here with an unboxing from one of my favorite diamond painting and crafting companies, and this is from DIYMoon Shop, or DIYMoon Shop. There's my name. So this package just came in, well actually it's been here for a little bit, but I'm really excited to get into it with all of you. But first I just really quickly wanted to show you that this did come wrapped in additional plastic, but it always takes me a bit to get through all these layers of packaging, so I thought I would get a head start on that before filming. So while I am getting into the rest of this, let me tell you just a little bit about this company. So DIYMoon Shop offers legally licensed diamond painting and paint by number or paint art by chart kits. And they offer artwork from really, really amazing artists. Oops, there we go. Now, if you've been around a little while, you know that licensing is something that is really important to me. So I love that DIYMoon Shop does fairly compensate artists for the use of their artwork. Well, you can never say that it's not packed with love and care. DIYMoon Shop offers a little bit more of like a premium, kind of a luxury sort of diamond painting experience, kind of from start to finish. So they make all of their kits to order, and what that means is that there will be a little bit longer turnaround time from the moment you order your kit, because they are making your kit to order. The nice thing with that though is that that gives you lots of options in terms of most of their diamond painting kits are offered in multiple sizes. You also have the option of choosing round or square drills. Of course, the price may vary a bit depending on what size canvas you get, and it also will vary depending on if you get round or square drills. Now, DIYMoon Shop just a few months ago did make some major changes and upgrades. And these changes affect both the canvases themselves as well as the drills. And I am really, really happy with a lot of the changes that they have made. And I also really appreciate that they've been so receptive to feedback to some of these changes. And I will be sure to go into that in a little bit more detail here in just a bit. But before I get any further into this, I also want to make sure that you know right up front that I am an affiliate for DIYMoon Shop. And what that means is that, well, for one, I really fully stand behind their products and their customer service and whatnot. I'm really, really careful and intentional about what companies I will take on affiliate relationships with. And I have worked on a number of kits from DIYMoon Shop before and had a really positive experience. So, but what this also means is that I have an affiliate code that if you want to let DIYMoon Shop know that I sent you if you go to order, or if you like to be eligible for any seasonal promotions that they're running, I do have an affiliate code below that you're welcome to take a look at. But any orders placed using that code, I may make a small commission. So please, please, please don't feel obligated. There are some other really fantastic affiliates out there, and I'd love for you to show them some support as well. But yeah, I want to make sure you know all of that right up front because I'm always totally transparent. Okay, back to this kit. So in here, it is my toolkits, which includes all the basics. Now, DIYMoon Shop does have an option to let them know that you do not need any toolkits, and I must have forgot to note that on this order because I don't need any trays or tweezers or pens or multi-placers, but they will send you plenty if you do want those. We got some stickers, add those to my collection, and then this is one of the things that they have changed over, I believe. They have started adding charted ABs to their kits. And after hearing some feedback on where some of those ABs have been placed, it looks like they have started including both the AB and the regular version of those colors. So I love that they have included options on how to use them. So you can use the ABs on all the charted areas, you can sprinkle the ABs, or you can just use all regular beads and skip ABs altogether. I actually really, really, really love this approach and really appreciate that. And I like that they've given you tips as well. I think this is a really nice happy medium given some of the like things that I wasn't totally sure about with ABs early on. So I have 3 canvases to show you today. Let's start with this top one. Here, let me get these out of the way just for sake of space. If you are having deja vu and going, Katie, haven't you worked on this kit before? Answer, yes, I have. But lots of you have expressed interest in wanting to see a comparison between DIYMoon Shop's older style of kits, including the drills and the canvases and whatnot, and the upgrades. So what I decided to do is to order a kit that I have already worked on and completed, which this is Guise by Anna Dittman. I ordered it in the same size with square drills just like last time, and I want to do a really thorough comparison between everything about this kit and the one I've already completed. This was easily one of my very favorite portrait style diamond paintings I've ever completed. I felt like DIYMoon Shop's rendering style and approach just made this absolute perfection. And I'm so curious to see if anything has really changed as far as their rendering style or program works with the upgrades that they've made. So let me tell you a little bit about the canvas. So they have switched over. The canvas material is softer, almost velvety or felt-like to the touch. It's softer, but it's a nice like thick sturdiness. It's already wanting to lay flat really well. I like that the edges are scalloped and finished, so we're not gonna have to worry so much about fraying. They have kept the characteristic neutral border, which I think is really nice if you want to frame or display this after finishing it. We have their branding here at the bottom, and then possibly one of the biggest and most notable changes that they've made is they now have the legend on the side. So we have, again, the branding. Here's the thumbnail of the original artwork. It's so gorgeous, you guys. So the title, the artist, the size, this is 40 by 50 and it's square drills. And then here's our legend. So 35 colors, and the AB that they've included is a 310 AB. And we'll take a look at the drills themselves, but they also should then have included the regular 310 drills, which I'm very excited about. Their canvases are still poured glue, and I feel like the texture of the poured glue has changed a little bit. It feels like a little bit thicker, a little bit springier to me. Just overall, I feel like they've made really, really wonderful upgrades. Like they all seem to have been the right call so far. So size-wise, we are just a tick shy of 40 centimeters, and then top to bottom, you can see all the artwork, is a tick shy of 50 centimeters. Now, you can see this isn't laying completely flat. If you want to help your poured glue canvas lay a little bit more flat, you can roll it back the opposite direction. Please don't do this with double-sided adhesive or a mounted film adhesive. Those aren't designed to roll back the opposite way. You can also peel back the plastic cover and lay it back down, and that'll help even more. This looks gorgeous. Let's take a look at the symbols on the canvas. And to be honest with you, at first glance, I don't know if this looks like it's charted super similarly. The colors look very similar. This is not 100% color blocking, but there is some color blocking down here. Her face. Okay, so this does look, I feel like at first glance this is looking pretty similar, but I won't know until I actually start working on it. And I will do a very, very thorough comparison. I'll even try to pull pictures and whatnot of the first canvas before I completed it so that we can really compare everything. So all the symbols that they're using, it seems like they've shifted over to using like entirely letters and numbers, which jury's out on how I feel about that, actually. Sometimes I like a mix of like symbols in there because they're a little bit easier, just they kind of stick out to your eye a little bit more. But I really need to work on one of these newer canvases like super soon and see I think this might be the one that I work on really soon, so I can kind of do that comparison. But here is our set of drills, and also new is they now include an inventory sheet. So I use a Xyron sticker maker, and I will probably just cut these out and run it through that. The symbols are printed a little bit blurry on here, but they're crystal clear on the canvas and on the legend on the canvas, so I am not too worried about that. So here is our 310 AB. Now, that's so interesting. So they are labeling that the ABs are free included. I especially like that they are doing this when it comes to the 310 drills, where they're including both regular and AB, because if you look, the coating on the top, which by the way, AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that's just referring to a drill that has a special iridescent coating on the top that just sparkles even more than regular diamonds. But the thing to know about these coatings, these AB coatings, is often they don't necessarily reflect the base color of the drill. So 310 is a black drill. That's 939. Where is 310? There we go. Okay, so this is 310. It's just a true black drill. But the iridescent coating on the ABs for 310 reflects, you see, like almost oil slick, green, blue, yellow. That's going to have an extremely different effect, especially if there's like big chunks of it when it's on a canvas compared to a true black color like we have here. So I think it is such a good call on DIYMoon Shop's part that they are including both. I also want to take a look at the drills themselves. So my understanding, I'm going to dig into this a little bit more, so please don't quote me. My understanding is that DIYMoon Shop has switched from acrylic to resin drills, and this is, in my mind, only a good thing. There were a couple of colors on the original version of Guise, the version 1 or whatever you want to call it that I worked on, that some of the drills, you could just tell that they were acrylic. They have a different look and feel to them. These, to me, I do think that these are resin, but I think that what that's mostly going to mean is more consistency in terms of size of the drills. A lot of times acrylic drills, what I've run into is that they'll have these tiny little tabs sticking off the side. And so with resin drills, you don't run into that as much. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so this is one of 3 canvases that I had to share with you today. Let me pull out the next one. And each of these, I believe, are new releases as of the time that I ordered them. So this is Artemis. This is from a new artist to DIYMoon Shop whose name is Cheryl Owen, and my husband is working on a film project that centers around the character of Artemis, and so when they released this, I was like, I need that. Not only because I love Greek mythology in general myself, but like this will just be really neat to work on. So I ordered this one in square drills because when I was looking on the DIYMoon Shop website and at this listing, they had all the different example renderings, and particularly for the new releases, they seem to have example renderings up for both square and round drills, as well as the different sizes. And so I liked just a little bit more detail that came with getting this size in square drills, and I hope that that's going to work out well. So this is 40 by 54 centimeters. Let's do a really quick measurement. 40 on the nose by about half a centimeter shy of 54. I'm still going to call that true to size. I tend to give companies about a centimeter or so of wiggle room. Taking a look at our legend. Oh, this is Artemis version B. They must have more than one. Cheryl Owen, 40 by 54 centimeters square. Looks like this one is going to have 38 colors and a 310 AB as well. Looking at the canvas and the symbol clarity, just like the last one, everything is looking really clearly printed. And you know, I just realized that I did not show you on the last canvas where the ABs are charted. We'll hop back over to that and take a look in a moment. But It looks like this one. We're looking for the letter D. It's that black AB. In this kit, the D is really mostly, there's some of it like in the corners, almost in the borders, and up here in the sky. It's kind of sprinkled throughout, though there is a big chunk of it here. There's a little bit here kind of on the sides of her face where you see the black, and a little bit in her wrist guards or van braces or whatever she's wearing here. So those are areas that I don't know. I probably won't use ABs. I'll probably use the regular 310 drills. I just tend to be pickier in general about using black ABs, but my approach to ABs is to place ABs where you really want to draw the eye to. Also, if you've seen me talk about ABs before, the other approach that I have is to imagine like, okay, where is the light glinting off of in this piece? So there are things like these little like butterflies that are around her. Like, to me, these would make sense to be like white ABs. Of course, kind of the most obvious to me would be to make this white ABs. Like, that seems like the most obvious thing ever. So I might do that. But I tend to avoid putting ABs in skin tones. Like, absolutely don't want to put ABs in skin tones. And I also don't tend to put ABs in the backgrounds of kits. Unless it's like a night sky, which maybe that could work for this one. But like I said, black ABs are just really tricky, especially with that, the colors that the iridescent coating will reflect. So this one is probably going to be a no, but I love that DIYMoon Shop has included those regular ABs, or sorry, regular drills. I'm sure I've misspoken with that phrase multiple times in this video. But anyway, okay. I wanted to also mention this came with, because it was a new release, they were running a promo. It came with some free goodies, and I'm trying to remember, is this going to be a cover minder? I think this might be a matching cover minder, and honestly, I don't remember what's in here. We'll take a look. Cute little bag. And DIYMoon Shop does this a lot. When they launch a new artist collection, they will very often run specials. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. So there's the original artwork, and this is a minder. But isn't that so pretty? I don't think I have a minder from them in this style. I really like that a lot. Thank you. And then, what is in here? Okay. Ooh, yes, free special treatment. Okay, so track with me here. New to DIYMoon Shop with their recent upgrades are the inclusion of charted AB drills, that they are now offering you both those charted AB drills as well as the regular version of those drills that you can choose how to use. What they also offer, and this is something that they have offered for quite some time and they continue to offer, but it's different from the free ABs that are included, is they offer what they call special treatments. And what these are, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. These are special drills, usually not ABs, but they do not chart them for you on the canvas. They just give you instructions for where they suggest using them. And it looks like they include now this kind of instruction card, and often they have a YouTube channel, and often they will do a video where they demonstrate where they recommend putting these. So in here, they've included electric drills, use on Moon on her forehead, white butterflies, and white bowstring. Wasn't I just talking about that's where I would put white ABs, was literally the moon, the butterflies, and then they said the bowstring here. That's going to be perfect. These are electric drills. I love these, and I think this is going to look amazing. I will absolutely use these in those areas. They've also included, I have never seen these before, these two green gems, which that's the backing for them. Let's pull them out and look at them. It says use on green gems on armband and bracers. So they just included the two of them. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. Is that like almost a peridot color? And they've put arrows on here. So I guess there's one here and one up here. So, okay, right here and then up here. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I've never seen special treatment drills like this. I love, love, love that. So this was a really nice free promotion that they were running. But you can purchase special treatments as add-ons. So even if they're not running this promotion right now, if you want to get this kit and want to get the special treatments, you should be able to add those on. So I'm excited. That's going to be so pretty. Let's take a quick look at the drills, which this is going to be pretty similar to Guise. So, okay, here's a little look at the colors. Look how pretty those are. I love those. Just for sake of time, I'm not going to pull out all of them, but let's look at a couple. Is this like 2 pages? What's happening? Oh, it must have cut off. Okay, so here's our inventory sheet. 39. Oh, it looks like the 39 symbol didn't fit on the legend here. So that's worth no... Wait. Is there a number discrepancy? Oh, you know what? I think it's just... hold on a second. Okay, there's... Oh, that's what they did. I see what happened. Okay. Don't panic. So the reason that it's showing 39 colors here and only 38 on the canvas is because they've listed the ABs and the regular versions of the drills. They have the same symbol because you get to choose if you're gonna use the AB or the regular. So that's why, and they just numbered them 4 and 5. But okay, I just wanted to make sure about that. I didn't want to be misleading. Here's our 310 drills again, or sorry, the ABs. And here are the regular drills. DIYMoon shop, this was a really excellent choice. I think this is the best of both worlds. I really, really appreciate that you're including regular and AB. I really, really appreciate that. Looking at these drills, just like the others, the quality does look good. These look a lot shinier. I'm not seeing any trash or any like tabs sticking off the sides of the drills. I really, really like what I'm seeing with those. And if I just wanted to pull out, let's just do a little color appreciation here. Look at those pretty colors. So again, yeah, I think that these are probably resin drills. The quality just looks really, really good. So I am so excited about working on these newer kits. It's gonna be so good. Oops, did I cut a hole in that? Yep. Okay. Before we move on to the third and final chart, canvas, I wanted to go back to Guise really quick and take a look at where the 310 drills are charted. They are actually really similarly to Artemis. Those black drills, I see them in the corners here in the bottom and sprinkled throughout this big black background. This is not all one color. This is a couple of colors. And then actually most of this is not 310. Most of this is 939, which is a really dark blue, but there's a little bit of black sprinkled in here. There is just a tiny bit outlining in her hair and a little bit here in the top left corner. So again, I don't think that I will use the 310 AB version of the drills. I'll probably just stick to the regular black drills. All right, last but not least, both of those canvases were a bit darker. Here is the polar opposite for you all. Oh my gosh. Isn't she stunning? I love it. This is a newer release as well. This is Frost by the artist Margaret Morales. And there was just something about this piece that was so striking and really, really called to me. I feel like Margaret Morales is probably one of DIYMoon Shop's more well-known artists, and they do a lovely, lovely job with rendering her artwork. So there was just something about this one, and going into winter, this very much reminds me of Elsa, but maybe in more of like the traditional story sense of the Snow Queen. Again, all of the elements of the canvas are the same as far as the canvas material, the glue, the border, the edges, and whatnot. Here over on the side, here's our thumbnail. So pretty. I got this in 40 by 55 centimeters, and this one's in round drills. It looks like we have 32 colors, and we're gonna have an 819 AB option, which I believe will be a really pale pink. Looking at the canvas, it's really similar to before, where we've just got letters and numbers for our symbols. Look at her beautiful face. DIYMoon Shop just traditionally does an amazing job with rendering skin tones. I can't wait to see how this one turns out. So we're gonna have a good amount of color blocking, a little bit of confetti as well. Color blocking is like, look up in this section how we have a bunch of the symbol A all together. That means we'll be able to use our multi-placer. We won't have to change out the colors in our tray terribly often. And that's color blocking. Confetti is when we have areas like, if you look in her eyes or in her hair over here. Lots of color changes. We'll be using single placer mostly, and changing out the colors in our tray pretty often. So here is the inventory sheet. So pretty. Yep, there's our AB, and we'll have both the regular and the AB version. Here's a look at the colors. Of course, that lots of that white, and then a bit of pinks and blues. Oh my gosh. So these will be in her eyes and lips, and then the blues and greens are just all of that glorious shading in her hair and crown. Oh my gosh. So yes, here's that 819 AB. We'll look at where it's charted for as well, of course. But the 819 AB is really, really subtle, quite honestly. The coating on top it's not as in your face as those black ABs we were looking at. It's more just an added shimmer. I think it's so pretty. And you definitely see that base pink color underneath really well. But if you look at them side by side, like quite honestly, they look almost identical, right? So that's the AB on the right and the regular drill on the left. So let's look though at where those are charted. 819, we are looking for the symbol B. I see the symbol B. This is interesting. I'm going to be on the fence about this one. So it's, we have this white background, but then as the shading gets closer to her, you can see that color, that B, that symbol B, is kind of what is transitioning the white to the rest of the canvas. That might be a really, really pretty effect, because that 819 color is literally, it's very evenly distributed surrounding her, and again is kind of just like blending from the background like into her. And so that would be really interesting, especially because it's subtle. I might use that AB just for these, yeah, around here. There's a little bit, oh no, there's a lot. Okay, all of this in her face is the symbol B. I will not be using an AB in her face. I just, like I said, I don't tend to like using ABs in skin tones. That's just a personal thing. If you like it, I love it for you. But there's just a bunch of it here, and I don't want chunks of AB drills in her face. But no, I might do it around the edges though. That could be really, really pretty, I think. Yeah, the drill quality, it does look really good. I would run into issues sometimes with the older drills where even with the round drills, and it was almost always in like the grays and light browns, where there would be this extra like pooled plastic around the edges, like it hadn't been cut cleanly. But I'm not seeing that in these drills, so I'm really happy about that. Last thing I want to do is I want to just do a quick measurement on this for us, and then that will be it. We are at almost 40 centimeters, and then we are just a tick shy of 55 centimeters, so it is true to size. Oh my goodness, you guys, this was a really, really fun DIYMoon shop order to be able to get into. I've been a little bit slow to get through some of my unboxings lately, and so I'm glad that I could finally get to this one, and I hope that you guys enjoyed getting through it with me, because these are just some really, really gorgeous women. I cannot wait to work on these. DIYMoon shop does a really nice job, I feel like, with portraits and with these artists, Anna Dittman and Margaret Morales. They just historically have really, really lovely renderings of their artwork, and I'm so intrigued to try this new one from Cheryl Owens. So I will definitely keep you guys posted. I want to get to the comparison of Guise sooner rather than later. So please stay tuned for that, and let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer, but like I said, I hope this was helpful for you, and if you were on the fence or unsure about trying out any of these particular kits, I hope that this gave you the info that you need to make that decision. Again, if you are looking to place an order and would like to let them know that I sent you, and or if you want to be able to partake in any seasonal promotions that they're running, you're welcome to use my code Diamonds and Washi. It's one word, all lowercase, in the discount or coupon code box at checkout. There's never ever any obligation whatsoever. I super appreciate it if you do. But otherwise, I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed and want to see more diamond painting content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. All right, friends, have a really wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.